Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about why I don't go to hair salons any longer and just some of the experiences I've had. The last time that I went to a hairdresser, they had my hair pretty choppy and very thinned out, and it took a really long time to grow back. As you know, hair grows a half an inch a month. Even if you are lucky and your hair grows back a little faster than that, it's not by much. So, my hair in the past, I didn't care about length, but I didn't want my hair so thin that it looked that just no volume was there. So, up until recently, I wanted to grow my hair long, and I don't do big chops any longer. But I went somewhere and I told the lady that I wanted some layers through my hair. It was very long. It was probably past my bra strap. I left, it was so choppy and thinned out that I had to wear hats. I had to wear beanies. Thank goodness it was colder weather because I wore hats all the time and I had my hair in little ponytails and it just looked so bad. And literally, I was in tears. So that did take a good couple of, no longer. It took about, I'd say, close to 6 months to really get any of that thickness and fullness back. So my trust in anyone touching my hair has really gone down the hill. So when you're sitting in their chair and you continuously telling them, and you have to worry and you fear that this is going to happen. It is just too much. So it became too much for my pocketbook, as well as I was not getting what I asked for. And I did go to this girl for a little while, and I thought I would give it a couple more tries, but it just seemed like she wasn't listening. She would want to do something she wanted to do and wasn't quite understanding what I was saying. So I just tried other people, throughout time. I did like different hairstyles and I always like to try new things. I was brave, but I continued to have these issues anywhere I went. And a lot of the people were so rough with my hair as well. I'm not sure what is going on, but you're cutting my hair, you're pulling my hair, and my head's kind of tilting and very rough with my hair. So even with the blow drying, it was just very, very harsh all the time. And I think just throughout time, I just really got fed up. Well, one time I think that really did it for me, the very last straw, was someone that I asked to just trim my hair. They cut off about 6 inches. And that time I did not want my hair shorter. I was really weird with my hair. I would let my hair grow to almost my waist, and then I would decide if I wanted to chop it. But it wasn't really something that was continuously being short. I would just go through these phases of doing this. So at the time, I did not want my hair chopped like that. And the person did chop my hair. And I was once again upset and unsatisfied. So I found another person and it just was another choppy look. And I just was like, why am I paying this much money when I'm not getting what I want and these people are not listening to me? So that is when I decided to start doing my own hair and cutting my own hair really short or trimming, whatever it may be. Like throughout the years, I cut it short. I do have a picture that I'll post up. But if I know that I'm in control, I will trim my own hair and just feel like, okay, I know where I want the length. And back then, I was doing a little bit more trims. Up until recently, I started just doing hair dusting. So that is something that I've been doing recently. But I had a really cute short haircut from something that was really long, but that's actually something that I did on my own. I bleached my hair so bad because I was learning how to do my own bleaching as well. That is another story that the bleaching wasn't going, well, and it was becoming just only little bits of bleach for hundreds of dollars. But anyway, the cutting, I ended up cutting my hair really cute, super short. My hair was almost to my waist at that time. The bleach was so bad because I was in the middle of learning that I ended up breaking so much of my hair off that I ended up having to chop it off. And I loved it. I loved it. So it was something I did. I knew exactly how I wanted it. Sorry, my dog is jumping around. And the haircut was adorable. But, like I said, I've gone through so many phases in my life with hair. By the way, I do know how to bleach my hair really good now, and I have a esthetician license, so I can go get professional stuff for my hair. But back to the story of my hair being just how I want it, and I am saving money. I feel like I know what I want, and I am so happy. I've learned all hair techniques, products, how to make my hair thicker, and I will not thin my hair out again. I will not let anybody ever do this to my hair again, as well as myself. And I watch a lot of videos now when hairdressers wonder why people don't go back to them, is because they're asking for something and they're just not listening, and they want to do what they do and do what they think looks good and not what you ask. So that is a big deal when you're spending all your time and putting your trust in others. So, like I said, I'm sure there is great hairstylists out there, but I have gone to a numerous amount that led me to just do my own DIYs at home and my own coloring, and just being able to trust myself and only me. And I know we all have had a story about we've gone somewhere and the cut was just horrific, or the color was not how we wanted. And you did spend a good amount of time and money in that chair just to be disappointed and walking out, just feeling your confidence go down the drain. So if you've had these experiences, let me know in the comments. And do you go to hairdressers any longer? What are you doing so you can get your hair done? And, just share some horror stories that aren't so funny, but I could look back now and laugh. But yeah, at the time it was horrible. So if you do like this kind of content, please comment and share, like, and subscribe if you like more content like this. Hope you have a great rest of your afternoon. I'm going to go take my dog for a walk. It's so beautiful outside. The sun is shining. It's finally some good weather out there. A little bit vitamin D for your hair is good. You're not soaking in the sun and baking without protection. I do wear silicones in my hair, and that does heat and UV ray light. Yes, so a little bit of that a day is good for you. I'm rambling. Have a good morning or afternoon.